What's going on, YouTube? Today we're going to tell you a story.
Yes.
Alright guys, so I don't really have much today. We didn't really do anything exciting. We went around town, bought some things, clothes, just normal shopping. But I do have a quick story to share with you guys. Back in the spring, when I was on the way to work, I was driving through Duffield, and apparently it was turkey mating season or something. And you know the old joke, why the chicken crossed the road? Well, apparently a turkey decided that it was time for him to cross the road, and in doing so, got out in the middle of the road as I was trying to avoid it with my Jeep, which I had only had for a month and a half maybe, and decided to take flight and knock my passenger side mirror off the car. Now, I was pretty mad. I was in the opposite lane trying to avoid this turkey, and he was probably about 50 or 60 pounds, so slammed on the brakes, pulled over to the side of the road, and sorry, there's bugs out here. Pulled over to the side of the road, and I'm standing there looking at my Jeep, and it's just the mirror's missing. There's stuff all over it, feathers, and I don't even know what else it was. It's just parts of turkey. I've got pictures I'll put on here in a second. As I'm standing there, out of nowhere, this little guy just appears. I don't know where he even came from. I guess where I was off in my own little world staring at the side of my Jeep, I didn't hear him or see him pull up. But he just pulls up out of nowhere. He's about 4.5 feet tall, bald, big, long, huge beard, and wearing overalls. And I just, out of nowhere, he says, "Are you waiting on the cops or something?" So he startled me. I didn't know he was even there, so I look at him, and I don't know, the look on my face probably was priceless at this point, but I told him no. I wasn't going to call the cops. And he says, "Oh, well," and then he bends down and picks up the turkey by the leg and says, "You split the guts clean out of this one." I said, "Uh-huh." And then he looked at me again and said, "You want me to cut the beard off for you?" So by this point, I'm kind of freaked out. Didn't know where the guy even came from. Several people have heard this story, but I figured I'd just put it on here for, I don't know, posterity, just so we'd have it for a while, and if anybody wanted to hear it again, they could click on it and see. But yeah, just random dude showed up, asked me if he wanted to cut the beard off a turkey and give it to me. I obviously didn't want it because I was mad at this turkey for messing up my Jeep that I just got. But so as I was looking at the guy, I look over his shoulder and I see in the road my mirror laying there in the middle of the road. So I just awkwardly walked past him, but silently. I didn't say anything. Just kind of walked past him, picked up the mirror, and he just stood there and watched me. Just watched me go out on the road, and then watched me come back. I got in the Jeep, drove up the hill, and halfway up the mountain, it hit me at how weird and hysterical that this situation should be. So I started laughing. Called Mindy, told her I had a mirror blown off the side of the Jeep from a turkey, and she panicked, like she always does. It was okay though. But long story short, got it fixed for about $60. I may tell you the story one day of how I had all the trouble I went through to put the mirror on. That's another funny situation. But I may not. Who knows? Stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe for more interesting stories along the way. And I would put Ashton in the video more, but she's fell asleep on the couch and she needed a rest. So, all right, we'll talk to you guys later.